No, it'll just be like a note if I need to kind of remind myself.
Okay.
Let me get it right over here.
Is darker better in technology? Okay, so who is Dan Hovey?
Dan Hovey.
Dan Hovey.
Dan Hovey is Superman.
The first impression of him was, cool, we have like another bro on the trip, basically.
We get off the plane and Superman is waiting for us.
He is our intrepid guide from Direct Relief.
This like laid back, big built surfer.
He is your quintessential movie, good-looking kind of character. You know, he's our Brad Pitt.
Dan Hovey is the emergency response coordinator for Direct Relief. And so what that means is that he's on the ground during disaster situations.
He was exactly what we needed to help us get through the mayhem of Kathmandu all the way up.
He was sort of the perfect guide to take us all throughout Nepal.
We are in Kathmandu in our first hotel, and just, wow, taking it in, man, this is wild. Just such culture shock.
My first impression with Kathmandu was just shock, I think.
Kathmandu is probably one of the most unique cities on Earth.
It was like my world exploded. There's no lanes, cars every single direction.
And it is so hot, and there are people everywhere, and it's chaotic and loud.
It was precariously organized chaos.
There are cows walking the road, there are children crossing the street.
And it's like that weird kind of combination. You have dogs everywhere that just don't seem to have a home.
No street signs, no street lights.
There's literally like scooters racing past, like
Buses crammed with people.
no sidewalks, no lanes.
Old women on the backs of motorcycles, like clutching their groceries.
My first impression there was like, wow, this is insane. And then looking around, it was like the realization of, wow, this is like, I mean, this place is in destruction.
Every other building is still in shambles.
You know, you would think that an earthquake that was, you know, at the time 4 years previous, that there would, you know, you wouldn't really be able to tell anymore.
Nothing is new. There are no new homes, no new buildings, no new cars. Everything is put together by wire and string.
And the infrastructure of the entire country is just rocked. From healthcare to housing, to health and wellness, like everything was in shambles, and they've been still rebuilding since.
Dan took us on the first day to Care Nepal, and that's where we met Dr. Milan.
Dr. Milan took us on this incredible, like very personal tour of Kathmandu.
She kind of took us on a tour of really what I would call like Old Town Kathmandu. It was like the center of like ancient culture in Kathmandu.
So she started Care Nepal, and Care Nepal is an organization that helps children with their deafness.
Hearing loss has affected so many people in Nepal.
We have a very high prevalence of hearing loss, let's say. And sadly, the commonest cause is the ear infection. But they are not treated on time, and the infection goes on and on for a very long time, and that's how they get the deafness. And that is, as an ENT surgeon, that is the main focus that we have been focusing.
And they go into the local schools and they go into the local communities to make sure that these children have access to surgeries that are life-changing.
And Care Nepal is the only organization in whole Nepal doing purely school-based community programs.
She had dedicated her life to helping other people. It really was not, this was not a person who was living for herself. It was just incredible to be in the company of somebody who'd given so much.
We definitely donated liquid IV, which really helps after surgeries. And so the recuperation and being hydrated and everything, she really felt that that would be helpful. So of course we donated liquid IV.
We we produced a video and kind of spread the word about her organization. And so we've been involved with her for about a year now. The most challenging night of the trip was when I got sick that first night in Kathmandu. I was thousands of miles from home. The Zofran wasn't working. We were driving along these bumpy streets and I just thought I was gonna die, you know, but I didn't. I got through it and it toughened me up a little bit, which I desperately needed for the rest of the trip.
It's a really odd experience coming from, you know, regimented like Western cities.
I remember like feeling so grateful. I was just like, I can't believe we're here. This is like so cool that we're here, and like how we're gonna learn how to help in the biggest way.
It gave us a really good sense of like what this place is and who these people are and what their lives look like and why we were there.
I flew my entire team out here. We invested money to come out here from the business. We have all these people now expecting us to perform and help. And I was just hoping that we were going to be able to live up to it.